Another day, another diary with a Winifred. Winifred. She's distracted with a fan. Winifred, hi. Hi, honey. Look. She always likes to sniff the microphone. Sam likes to play with it. But guess what? Today was good. Today was great. We had fun. We're confused like Winifred for part of it, but we're good now. So I did get up early to check on our habit. And then I also worked out, took a shower. I need to Revlon brush it. Go. I just haven't done that yet. And we got a little camera. It's the it's a Canon camera. What is it? The Canon PowerShot. Okay. My only confusion is the microphone seems to like not work very well with it. And I'm starting to think that like the microphone maybe hasn't been working with this either because it didn't work with the other camera, and I thought it was just because my other camera is like super cheap, but it still had like the same problem with this one. And it has this one's fun. It goes like that. Has its own little stand. Right now I have you guys really, really ratchet on my stand, but there's this now. Like honestly, I'm super excited to use this because I think it'll be like a little better quality. I'm not sure how I feel about the microphones because I like having my little microphone. I think it's fun. And I don't just want to use the microphone in this. So I'm going to have to play with this before we actually pump out any videos with her. Win-Win is so cuddly. One of her onesie free. She's adoring not having the onesie. This is my last night with these pajamas on, BT dubs, if any of you are wondering. But she's adorable. They've been loving their cat tree. Absolutely obsessed with it. I need to move this. Sorry, I was starting to make a shot. It was making me mad. They are obsessed with it. They're so cute. They're so wonderful. I don't really know how I'm going to use this light. Because I've been just kind of attaching her to my phone. And I like don't want to attach it to this. So we'll have to see. We'll have to figure out. Again, I need to do some playing with this. I have USB. See, that's the mic insert, and it like doesn't go all the way. So I also need to look at the instructions for that thing. And then HGM. There's the little speakers. And then it has this little part that I can attach this to, which I have to see if that'll disrupt. Actually, straight up, I might see if it fits in the little like squeeze thing for the phone because it has this little bump thing that I don't want to scratch the bottom with it. To be honest, I don't know why this is on here. Is that normal? Is that little thing, this thing, normal? Yesterday, I don't know if I told you guys, I got Winifred and Salem new food. Well, old food and new food for the dry food. And then I also got litter. And I got this eyelash color. I haven't used an eyelash color in so long. I think it's been years, legitimate years. And the reason I got this was because apparently you're supposed to curl your eyelashes before you put eyelash extensions on, which I have not been doing. So I was like, oh, look at her. I'm gonna play. Get it, Win. She likes to play fetch. Then sometimes she gets mad at me and she's like, no, Mom, you weren't supposed to be fetched that round. And she like will take the toy and run off with it. So yeah, that's a whole lot of tomfoolery I've been doing. Tomorrow, I'll probably just be a nighttime video, nighttime diary. Just because I don't think tonight I'm gonna have enough time to mess around with this and feel comfortable, but also maybe I'll just like do whatever. Just be like, eh. let's just go for it. But I like how small it is. That is like the one thing I was really looking for. So I don't want a big camera because I already have this one. Oh, hell. This one also has a little flippy thing. This was originally going to be the camera I used, and the audio sounded awful, horrid. The battery kind of dies. Also, it had a little thingy. That's why I'm worried, because I did spin this on there, and I was like, oh, I don't like that. Honestly, though, the recording footage was like very 2000s-esque, and it definitely was not meant to like be that bad. And two, it's just like, I feel like you could tell. So I'm gonna turn on. Now I'm pressing the camera part. It's like you go to the menu. Like when cameras look like this, I feel like you can just tell it's like a cheaper camera. Because like this, I'm turning it off, versus like that screen, or even like when you go to the menu. I don't know. It feels much more official. No image. And it doesn't feel like I'm going to snap the screen off of it when I lift it up. That's also a big plus. What else did I do? Oh, I did my budget today, which wasn't fun, but it was fine. And then I had pizza for lunch. Sorry, Winifred and Salem are like having a stare down. They both ripped the strings out of this tie dress that ties on the side I have, and they run around with them and they chase each other when one has the string and the other one's like, I want the string. The string is mine. And it's like they have a whole contest, a whole little tug of war over it. And I'm like, oh, that dress can probably never be worn ever. But yeah, I walked when I got home. I didn't do the whole like, oh, slider thing I wanted to, but I walked for like a good 45 to 50 minutes. So now I showered. I don't know if I talked about that already. I put leave-in conditioner in my hair. Then I go use this off-brand Revlon brush to brush it. Maybe I'll curl my hair tomorrow. I don't know. And then dinner, I just had some chicken nuggets, some pickles, and some pickled cauliflower. Sorry, I'm yawning a lot. And then I think I'm gonna pretty much go to bed. Oh, I did my dishes. Oh my god. I needed to do my dishes. It was really bad. I was like, ooh, Brooke, we're semi-disgusting here. Let's not. Let's get our shiz together. I also seriously don't know if you can swear on YouTube or not, because I've seen plenty of YouTubers that swear, but also plenty that don't, and I don't know for what context. It's like, yes, no. Oh my god. I'm so excited though to be able to be on my phone while recording. I want to, I don't know. I want to have some tunes with you, some little jam sesh. And I want to be able to watch my ASMR while you guys are awkwardly watching and listening so that I don't have to fill the silence when I have no words to fill the silence because I have been silenced. Poet. I'm poetic there. Other than that, I felt pretty good. Um, I think with the whole walking habit and working out habit, I'm doing it to be healthy, but I also think I do want to lose a little bit of weight. Technically, for my height, I'm BMI overweight. I don't think I'm actually legitimately overweight. I just would like to be, a little skinnier. I'm just gonna say it, a little skinnier, because that's how I feel and that's how I want. So that's like one reason I want to create the habit. And then like after that, just to have the consistency of like moving. I work in a dementia facility and I've seen people and like they just stop moving. And I want to create that habit young, especially because dementia runs in my family. Fun, fun, sad stuff. So that's one reason I really want to do like the habit part of my diary. Second reason is like I feel like sometimes I ignore or like yeah, I ignore my own feelings. Not that's not even how I want to say it. I like forget my own needs. I either get too into like doom scrolling, into like watching YouTube or things like that, and I kind of lose myself in the media aspect. And then also like I get way into to working. Like I work a lot. I will say I work a lot. That is like I need some sort of outlet every day. And I talk to myself as it is, like low key shout out being psycho, but I talk to myself as it is. I like to talk to myself, I like to chat myself up. That I'm like, okay, why don't I keep a video diary? And my goal at some point, I want to be able to go back and watch these and not be like, oh my God, that's so embarrassing. Why are you talking? Because I feel like I can't go back and watch videos. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just like I don't like the sound of my voice. I don't like how I present myself. It's something. And I want to have the confidence to be able to look back on these diaries and be like, okay, I put myself out there. I did that. You know, I talked about my day. I was able to enjoy just like writing myself onto paper, like writing my thoughts and feelings into paper, but just like speaking them. And also like I like to kind of like story tell. I like not like lying away, but I like to like I guess I like to talk about myself. I like to engage with people in a way that's like sharing myself and who I am and who I want to be, like brings a type of joy. Because it's like it's almost like being with somebody when they're sharing that way. At least for me, it's like when people on the internet, not like I wouldn't say when I'm feeling lonely, but like when I need somebody in the background or just like talking or just like there when I'm living alone. Like yeah, I have Winifred and Salem, but they don't talk. They don't speak words of English or any language. Is meowing a language? Are you speaking meowish? Maybe they're speaking meowish. Either way, they're not two beings I can communicate with it verbally. So like on YouTube, when I have somebody speak in the background, just talking to talk, even if it's like super meaningless or like super in depth. Hey Alonzo, MLMs, super in depth. But it's nice to like hear that and just be like, you can tune in at some points, you can tune out, tune in, kind of do whatever you want. And that's like not my goal. My goal is for myself, really. But I just like maybe doing this in a way can also help other people just to know, like, okay, like this is somebody's day to day life. And it's not, I don't want to say my life isn't special, but it's not anything like, whoa, they're so exciting every single day. Oh my God, are you seeing this? Well, duh, you're seeing it. It's on. Well, we'll end it there. Anyways, oh, I don't think I said my name again. I'm Brooke. This is good night and goodbye for now. Till tomorrow. XO, XO.